I personally decided to be based in Barcelona because it's a beautiful city which has the sea in front of it and the mountains behind. And I decided to live here because I would have the freedom to choose where I could be, whether in nature, by the sea, in the mountains, within 20 minutes drive, or in the actual city. And so this freedom to choose where to be, I'm missing it more than even going out in nature. So freedom of movement like anyone.
I miss quite a lot to do sports outside, to hug and kiss, to being together with my colleagues, my teammates, and just hang out with my friends over the weekends.
I'm missing a lot some projects we have in Oficina for work, like the visit to Tokyo for the trade show, and a very interesting collaboration with a friend from Colombia, from Medellin, a graphic designer, with a designer here from Biella. We was in the middle of a very beautiful process for show to different trade shows like campings, and I miss this part of my job when you can articulate and make synergies with different artists, designers.
What I miss the most are our friends and the family and the whole Mayday team, because we can connect by phone or by video, but it's not the same thing to be connected personally, in empathy every day. I also miss all my trips. For me, that's a very important part of my life, together with nature. Travels, for sure, will be one of the things that will be changed a lot after all this pandemic. This happened after 9/11. There will be much more controls, and of course, it will be not as easy as before to catch a flight or organize a trip. Shopping will also be very different because, as we know, the online shops are increasing sales a lot. So, will be an established new reality.
So what do I miss most about pre-pandemic? I definitely don't miss a few things. I definitely don't miss the 4 a.m. Monday morning start. I don't miss security at Gatwick, and I don't miss the flying, that's for sure. My carbon footprint has been pretty shocking this year. I think companies need to start to trust us and realise that you don't need to be in the office and you don't need to be sat in meetings to get the job done. I think if we all work together and there's an element of trust, we can achieve everything. In fact, my days at home are much more productive sometimes.
The thing I miss most about pre-pandemic is just a feeling of normalcy, to go out and not be concerned and not have that overall sense of anxiety everywhere you go, because I think it's really prevalent. It's unfortunate that the news, which is this thing that's meant to give us information to protect us, actually just keeps us in a state of anxiety, which does the opposite of what we want it to do. And then that actually makes us stressed and it lowers our immune response. And so we're more susceptible to the thing that it's trying to protect us from. So as soon as you stop watching the news, I think life gets exponentially better.
Well, I miss the normal rhythm of life, like grabbing a coffee when I go into the office. But I miss the opportunity to work together with my clients and colleagues in person to get the real-time feedback and brainstorm. That's where creative ideas can really come together. There's a lot of technology, but nothing can make it up for that in-person collaboration.
I think it's just that freedom of, if you want to do something, you just go and do it. I miss people. I miss seeing people. I feel like there's a real connection that we didn't have before. It's actually quite nice because we're all experiencing this quite big thing right now, and I think we're all everyone has this level of understanding of where we're all at, and so it's nice actually in some ways that we are actually connecting in new ways.
Well, actually I miss personal things and social things. Pubs, restaurants, cafes, theatres, bars, etc. Seeing friends and family hugely. In short, I miss people, humour and personal interaction. That's a great loss. But most of all, I miss being in control.
What I miss the most before this pandemic is being able to hug the people I love. I also miss being me, living my life without any additional worry. Going to the office, going to the gym, going home, get out and feel the sun and enjoy the view.
I think we've taken it for granted, like, you know, even going out and venturing and going to a supermarket and finding whatever you want. Like, I've been pretty much vegan for the last 2 weeks. That's not even a joke. So it's like, you know, I'm missing my chicken. I've said it once or twice. Well, it's just still just as busy, but work-wise, it's just shifted into other things. It's just we took a lot of things for granted, and now everything's become, you know. Even like my wife was joking to me because it's my birthday today. She goes, "So where should I take you? Should we go out? Should we go to a rrestaurant? Do this?" And we were both laughing because we can't do anything. So, you know, it's just like so many things we take for granted, and you know, it's post-pandemic. You know, it's going to be quite interesting what happens in the next 6 months. We've been told for the next 6 months we can't do anything at all, and we're already 2 weeks into it. So it's quite sad and it's quite scary as well. Financially and all the rest of it. I don't know what we miss most, but I think it's just seeing people really and going out.
And what I really miss working in the office is that being a denim fabric manufacturer, it's very important for us to be able to feel the fabrics, to be able to see it, experience it, and especially with so many innovative fibers today in the market, from tencel like Refibras, and there's so many different interesting fibers that you have to be able to experience it, feel it, touch it, and that is something that you cannot do sitting at home. Having said that, it's not all bad sitting home, and I realized that last 20 years with my busy schedule and my crazy travels around the globe, I really didn't get so much time to spend with the family. And today I'm trying to make up for all the lost time. And my wife's suggestion is the only way I can make up is by making breakfast every day. So it's my responsibility today to come up with new recipes every morning, from Pakistani traditional dishes all the way to full English breakfast, so on and on. So I think I'm doing a good job. At least nobody's complaining. Or maybe they want to just see me cooking. I don't know.
I think what I miss most pre-pandemic is the sociability of denim. I think it's such a social industry, and I think, you know, I really miss seeing the agents every day, and I really miss visiting the factories and the laundries and just talking to people and seeing what they're doing, what latest thing they're doing, and I think that's what I'm most going to be excited to get back to.
What I miss the most about pre-pandemic, I guess, that is interaction with people. So the fact that you can meet people, meet friends, have dinner, lunch, hugs, you know. So this is what I miss the most.
Sushi, for one. I can't get that where I live. Seeing people, meeting people, and really, I like to walk around London quite a lot on my own, and I really like to take in like the places that I walk past and see. So for me, I really miss being outside, enjoying that. But overall, I miss meeting people face to face. Because I like that a lot. But yeah, that's one of the main things that I miss.